I wanna paint and play music today, 'cause it gives me a joyful feeling, and I want everyone to feel this way. Hello and welcome to the show. Today's show is a special Christmas episode. I don't know if you celebrate Christmas or not. I do. And my favorite thing about Christmas is spreading joy and peace. And I'd like to create a symbol of joy and peace. And I think we all are familiar with the white dove in terms of peace. The dove with the olive branch. So I thought I'd do something like that, because really Christmas is one of my favorite holidays, because everybody's in a loving spirit and everybody seems to want the world to be a better place. And peace is the way to do that. Creating peace in your own life and encouraging others to create peace in their lives. I got this special shirt from a company called United by Blue, and it's something I'm going to wear all the time, but I got it just in time for Christmas, so I thought I'd wear it for my Christmas show. Today I'm not going to be painting. Today I am going to be making an image out of construction paper, much like the great construction paper cutouts of Henri Matisse. It's going to be a lot like Matisse. So this isn't anything I created. This is an homage. But I have some paper laid out here. And it's not very many colors. It's a few shades of blue, yellow, and white. And that's it. And I think white is going to be my background. And I also think that this paper has a piece that has a little tear in it. If you've never done a cutout before, that's all it is. You're just cutting things out. This one has a little tear in it too, but it's okay. I'm thinking it's a dove with some sort of a olive branch representation. So this is what you do. You just cut out paper. And I'm making a background for my dove, and the white paper behind it will be the frame. These scissors I'm using are Westcott. I don't know where I got them. They are not very sharp, but that might work to my advantage. Might make for crude or adolescent cuts. I'm not going for anything precise. I'm going for something elementary, like that. And then I was thinking the dove, instead of it being a white dove, it could be a blue dove. This could be the dove. First, I'm just cutting out. This would be the broad strokes if it were painting. Cutting an outline. and then I'll go back in and refine it. I don't know where the dove symbol came from for peace, but I just love it. I'm a total bird nerd. And sometimes I see white doves and I appreciate them, but I see lots of different doves and pigeons where I live and up in the mountains as well. There's a great Leonard Cohen song called Dance Me to the End of Love. And in the song, he has a line, I'll be a homeward dove, or something about a homeward dove. And I think that's beautiful. Doves are the messengers. Like a carrier pigeon, bringing the message of peace. To all of humans, to come and learn from the animal world, to find harmony with nature, not always be at war with nature. We're really good at creating wars, aren't we? Wars against ourselves, wars against other people that look like ourselves, that don't look like ourselves. Wars against our spirituality. But let's not forget the wars against nature that we're fighting every day in so many ways. Constantly turning our backs on nature, pushing hard against nature, doing the opposite of what nature does, trying to find our own way. Trying to make a world that we want to live in instead of trying to figure out how we can just live in the world that already exists without us. It's getting there. It's getting there. I didn't draw an outline, so it's a little wonky. But wonky's okay. Pigeons have, or doves and pigeons have that really round head that reminds me of a dolphin or a beluga whale. White doves are the belugas of the air. Or is it the other way around? Belugas are the white doves of the sea. Okay. Now, instead of doing an olive branch in the beak, I was thinking I would make a bunch of olive leaves. this will be a little more tedious. Getting all the shapes I want. Like that. Whoops. It should probably be a little smaller. This makes it a little more abstract. So you could look at it and say, wait, is this a dove with an olive branch? Or what is this? Is this even a dove? And I say, yes, it's a dove. It's a Christmas dove. It's a dove for peace. It's a dove for all. It's a dove alone, but not a lonely dove. It's a dove that we all want to be, but we can't. Because we can never be a dove. But what can we be? Well, I guess we can be anything. I'd be a dove if I could be. This is exactly how I want it to be. I should just stick to doing construction paper cutouts. Watercolors never come out the way I want them to come out, but I think that's the beauty of watercolor, is that you're not really in control. And when you are in control with watercolor, then you should not be painting. You should be doing something else. Okay, I'm going to sit and look at this for a while. I'm going to sing a song and just contemplate how I'm going to glue it all down. So I'm going to play the closest thing to a Christmas peace song that I have. It's called Heaven. Beyond the rules of religion, the cloth of conviction, above all the competition, where fact and fiction meet, there's no color lines, castes or classes. There's no fool in the masses. Whatever faith you practice, whatever you believe, heaven, heaven, what the hell is is there a home for the homeless? Is there hope for the hopeless? Throw away perceptions. There's no walls around heaven. There's no codes you've gotta know to get in. No Minutemen or Border Patrol. You gotta lose your earthly possessions. Leave behind your weapons. You can't buy your salvation, and there is no pot of gold. Heaven, heaven, what the hell is heaven? Is there a home for the homeless? Is there hope for the hopeless? Heaven ain't got no prison, no government, no business, no banks or politicians, no armies and no police. Castles and cathedrals crumble, pyramids and pipelines tumble. The failure keeps us humble, and it leads us closer to peace. Heaven, heaven, what the hell is heaven? Is there a home for the homeless? Is there hope for the hopeless? Is there a home for the homeless? Is there hope for the hopeless? One of the things I love most about doing this show is playing the song for you. And that's because, believe it or not, I'm embarrassed to say I don't play and sing much lately. Just because I'm not doing shows, it's rare that I sit down and sing a whole song all the way through by myself. Christina and I have our hands full with Van, and I'm always doing home improvement projects, and got other work that I'm doing, and it's a nice, just peaceful, mindful moment to play music, and I love singing that song, and I haven't in a while. And I always thought it was a very positive song, even though it's talking about different religions and types of people and the way we're hypocrites, like, doing the opposite of what we say we believe in. And it's some kind of cynical thing, what the hell is heaven? But I think it's hopeful. And now I remember when I recorded the radio version with Natalie Merchant in upstate New York, or no, it was in the Hudson River Valley. It was just her singing, and she told me to change the line, what the hell is heaven? She thought it was too negative or too cynical. And I'm going to see how yellow would look on this. And I couldn't bring myself to do it. I knew she was right that it's too cynical, but I just thought that if I delivered it honestly like I did and she did, and I don't know, I just thought the purity would come through. You know, if we're talking about what is heaven and what is hell, I'm not saying I don't believe in heaven or I don't believe in hell. You know, that who knows? Maybe I don't know, but just comparing black to white, hot to cold, heaven to hell, it's can't have one without the other. So how do you know one if you don't know the other? I don't know what this is, if it's a sun or a star or a moon or what. It's probably a sun. I like it down here. The fun thing about doing this cardboard, or I keep saying cardboard, construction papers, these move things around. Then all you do is you glue it down. I'm using Kids Elmer's school glue stick. And if anybody wants to give me an idea of a better kind of glue to work that doesn't clump, because these glue sticks don't clump, but look at all this plastic. And I like the brand Elmer's. I've used them since I was a kid, but I don't want to throw away or have to recycle all this plastic. I'd rather... Tacky glue I know is good, but that clumps as well. So, okay, I try to take a mental note of how this is. And then I have to recreate it, so it'll be different. Just move it over to the side. And you just glue it on. I don't know how Matisse did it, what kind of glue he used, what kind of paper he used. That would be a fun thing to try and figure out. Do some diving into Matisse's world. Okay, and then the little guys, the little leaves. Who are these little leaves? Are they olives? Are they petals? Every leaf could be an expression of peace. Just like every act. I have a new album coming out early 2021. And the album cover is going to be in this construction paper cutout style. The album is called See the World. And I recorded it before all of this quarantine, before this year of quarantine. And it's amazing how more relevant the songs are now, the messages behind the songs. See the World is the title track. It's about getting out and seeing the world with your own eyes, but you can't really do that now, and so many people are seeing the world through a glass lens screen on their phone or other people's pictures. It's also a bit like a fern or seaweed. And I was thinking of writing something on here, and I didn't want to say something like give peace. I wanted to say something about peace, but like, what do? Do you give peace? Do you create peace? I don't think you give it. I don't think you create it. Because you can't give it, because you can't create it because it's already there. And you can't really give it. You can show it. I thought share peace would be a nice thing to write. It'd be a nice holiday. I'm looking for black pastel. I think I have some. Ooh, this could be nice. What's that like? Yeah, that is nice. That's better. You share peace, because that's what peace is meant for, to be shared. That is the spirit of peace. Okay, well that's it. And this is my show. Thank you for watching. Thank you to United Blue, or thank you to United by Blue for my beautiful shirt. And I hope it inspires you to make some art. Grab some scissors and some colorful paper and some glue and get to it. Have a happy holiday season, and I'll be back next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.